Over 500 yards, 6 straight games. How just impressed are you with that feat?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of good things, and had a lot of yards. So I think there's a lot of positives in that. The biggest thing is we really talked about all year long with our guys is really it comes down to us. It comes down to our execution, and when we're executing, we're playing at a very, very high level. And then, when we don't, whenever we have penalties and drops and fumbles and those type of things, then we kind of put ourselves in jeopardy. So there's a lot of learning opportunities in there, but at the same time, a lot of really good execution. Just got to be more consistent.
Sharon Peaks, big game, really keep it.
Really big. We really challenged them. We knew we were going to start off with a deep shot to start the game, and really challenged the guys to play fast. Sharon made a great catch there, and he's playing his best ball. I'm very proud of him. Being around here 5 years, he's been here longer than anybody on our entire offense, and had to overcome a lot with injuries. And for him to be playing his best ball right here towards the end of the season, couldn't ask for anything better. So really pleased with the way he played.
Seems like he's playing with more aggression and intensity. Would you agree with that assessment?
I think he's playing with a lot of confidence. Just each week, he continues to make plays. And I think a lot of it is just the confidence that he has, confidence that Sean has in him, and really getting the timing down. I think he's going to continue to do well for us the rest of the year.
Deion's really been a big part of the offense lately. Is the game starting to slow down for him?
Yeah, it's great to see him in a critical situation in the game go win man coverage. That was a big-time play, and I think the same thing with him. He's just getting very confident in what he's doing. His execution is a lot better. He doesn't have the same missed assignments that he had earlier in the year, and I think he and Sharon are a great 1-2 punch right there at that 9-man position. Wish he could have stayed in bounds there on the late one. That kind of would have put it away. But very pleased with where he is, and I think he's continuing to get better each week as well.
I didn't see the final stat sheet, but it seemed like Jermon Hopper made a lot of plays today.
Yeah,
is that the most complete game you've seen from him?
Yeah, I was pleased with G-Hop. He made some key catches, had some really nice blocks, and with Ray McLeod being out, we really challenged G-Hop to really step up and take on a little bit more responsibility in his play, and he did that. He made some key plays, and we're going to need that as we continue the rest of the year.
How did Kelly react?
Yeah, obviously he's a young player, and we wanted to put him out there in that situation. It's something we've been wanting to do the last few weeks, and we finally just decided we were going to make ourselves do it this week. And I think as a young player, you can have success like he did at Miami, and then you can have some tough times like he had today, and I think the big thing will be how does he respond next week, because we're going to come back and give him more opportunities because he's too good of a player and can add some things for us. But it'll be a learning experience for him. But as far as on the sideline, I felt like he responded the right way. But the big thing will be how he comes back this week, and I know the coaches and players will rally around him and tell him, hey, you just got to learn from it. And when you get put in that position next time, you got to know how to protect the football if we're going to put you in those situations.
It sounds like the intentions use him a lot more than just the one play. Does the game plan change when you see 2 quick touchdowns like that?
Well, we had it in our game plan, to be honest, to go in the 3rd drive and to be able to do some things. And so really, I don't think it had as much to do with the first 2 touchdowns as it did where we were going to make ourselves. Previous in other games, we kind of had it in the game plan, but didn't have it scripted in the first 9. And we really wanted to get him a few reps. And but unfortunately, when he went and put the ball on the turf, we decided we weren't going to go back to that the rest of the game. And but hopefully, here in the next few games, he'll get another opportunity, and he's been doing a good job in practice. It's part of being a young player and learning from a tough situation.
Was there any point, late 3rd, early 4th quarter, when you felt like that was the scoring slowed down?
No, I don't think so. I really felt very similar to how we did at NC State from an offensive standpoint. And you got to give Syracuse credit. Their guys played extremely hard, especially the guys up front. Did a good job to keep them in the game. So I got to give them credit first of all. But I really didn't sense any panic on our guys on the sideline. I think our guys felt like we've been here before. We'll be able to execute and do whatever it takes to get the win. And didn't see any panic, so that was positive.
Didn't see much of Renfro after the fumble. Was that the only reason? Pretty much?
Yeah, he put the ball on the ground, and then he didn't execute a block out there in the perimeter. And so we felt like we were going to go with some other guys, and Trevion got an opportunity to play a little bit more. But Hunter's too good of a player. It could be the same thing with Kelly. He'll bounce back. He'll learn from it. He's just a young guy. Made a lot of plays for us, and so we're not going to throw him to the side. He's going to have to learn from that. He can't put the ball on the ground.
Not being sure about Mitch Hyatt's injury, what's the plan at left tackle going forward if he can't go?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't know anything about Mitch, but I know Frew Morgan is a guy that's been getting better, and he's kind of been our third tackle. And so depending on what we hear back on Mitch, Frew Morgan will be a guy that'll have a chance to get in there and help us. And he's played a good bit this year, and that's one positive of rolling as many guys as we've rolled this year, is that we got a lot of guys with experience up there. So if Mitch can't go, then I feel confident we'll have a guy that's ready to go execute.
Can Jake play both sides, or is he strictly over at right tackle and Gore over at left?
Yeah, he's played mostly at right, but we have that ability that we can move him around. I know Joe Gore sometimes goes to left when Jake goes to right, but Coach Caldwell will make that determination this week, and whatever we need to do to get ready for Wake Forest.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.